What are we doing?
We were in the wrong spots because I might have been playing a video game.
You were playing Baldur's Gate.
I was. So yes, we are a couple minutes late. I'm sorry. I had to finish killing somebody in a dungeon. I didn't even get to loot the secret door. I have to go back and do it later.
Where's my wine?
Right there.
Okay.
That one's mine. Mine's empty.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. We have peoples.
We do.
Yes, we have a comment. At least one comment already. I know. It's probably Melanie.
Hey, Melanie. Yeah. Hand me my phone, would you? Still playing a game. I'm finally finishing this. No, I'm kidding.
You said I could finish killing the monsters.
I did say you could kill the monsters, and you were good at it, too.
I'm learning. I am definitely learning. I'm getting more of the hang of it before I decide to go to Steam and buy it, but
yeah,
I'm not ready to buy it yet because I don't have money.
It's Monday, and it's 8 o'clock, and if it's Monday 8 o'clock, then it's Mighty Monkeys Nerd World News, and I'm your host. Who's a good raspy voice?
Well, I would say Stevie Nicks, but you're not blonde.
The bright window.
Sings a song like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I can't remember. Did they play that one Saturday night?
That was the opener because she was all dressed in.
That's right.
She was all dressed in white. We saw the Seven Wonders.
We did, and they were very, very good.
Mm-hmm. They're going to be at Essex on University on April 5th. I'm doing a shameless plug. Pre-sale tickets, I think, go on Thursday.
Yeah, I saw the note about it.
That you could share the post and then send them a DM.
We're a regular purchaser of Seven
I've
Wonders
never been
tickets.
to Essex. I don't know what Essex is.
I don't even know what Essex is. But we did see a really good place called Native after the concert Saturday night.
It was interesting.
I want to go there for dinner some night.
I got to go get something to drink.
Go get something to drink. Can you grab 2 bottles of water for me? Well, one for me, one for you, or something. You do that. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. This has been a very low. I'm still not completely 100% right now. This is one of those things that when you're old, and I had COVID a year ago, and apparently it's just those factors alone say, my doctor tells me, oh, no, you're going to be under the weather for a while. I'm like, oh, wonderful. That's fine. That's great. Thank you. But hi, Melanie. Hi, Peter. Hi, Jason. Hi, whoever else is watching. We're going to jump into the top stories. We're going to talk a little bit about the show, just to remind you of some stuff. And then we are going to go rest up. So, friends and family, dig it. Borderlands movie trailer revealed. Anyone got to the Journey concert? Yes, Peter. Tanya went. I'll have her talk about it when she gets back up here. Yeah. The first trailer for the upcoming Borderlands movie, which is adapted from the video game, has dropped. The adaptation of the video game into film has been in the works since 2015, and after several starts and stops, now has a release date of August 9th of this year. The film, which will star such luminaries as Cate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black, follows infamous bounty hunter Lilith, portrayed by Blanchett, as she returns to her home planet of Pandora to find the missing daughter of Atlas, and forms an alliance with a team of misfits who must battle aliens and bandits to uncover an explosive secret. The trailer gives a broad look at the story of the world the movie is centering around, and much like the video game it's based on, it contains the colorful visuals and humor that the franchise is known for. Now,
can I tell you before you go that Jamie Lee Curtis looks like a badass?
Oh, she looks totally. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis
is badass.
She is a badass, and that woman is living her best life lately. She has. I'm sorry to say it this way, she has no fucks left to give, and she is just
the second one.
Oh, it's
the second
beautiful.
And third one type thing.
Beautiful.
But, yeah, in just the vibrant colors that come out from there.
Yeah.
Now, Borderlands is a video game, right?
Yes.
I missed part of it because I went downstairs.
A series of them. And the young lady in the middle in the rabbit ears is oh my God, her name is on the tip of my tongue. It's she played young Ahsoka in the Ahsoka series. She's been playing a lot of young versions of other characters. Mm-hmm. And Ariana Greenblatt, that's her name. I know I was going to remember it eventually. And she is an up and coming actress. You watch for her. She is going to be something special because she is a feisty little sucker, and I love her. I love it when she's on screen. So,
Peter, yes, I did go to the Journey concert on Thursday night. It was fun. Mm-hmm. But can I tell you, I smelled so much stinky cologne of the plant variety that people seem to have bathed in it.
Some herbals, are we?
Yes. Oh my God. You know, to each their own in regards to herbals and things like that, but not out in public where other people are that might not be smokers. Just to have some respect for others that are around you.
It's a shadow.
The shadow.
I thought I had a bruise on my neck. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen?
No, it wasn't Axmosphere.
It was not an
It was not Axe, but
it was Cloud Kill of the 420 kind.
And the end with the stage when we left, because we left right after, like right during Be Good to Yourself, which was the second to last song. The last song was Any Way You Want It. And my coworker is like, okay, I don't want to be stuck in the parking garage for like 12 hours.
Right.
Got it. So we turned and looked down towards the end of the venue, which is out near Court Street. This where the end where we had the suites. And it was just haze from the fog machine and stuff that they had. It was just haze down there. But the one thing that I was really disappointed or upset with are the prices at the Blue Cross Arena.
Yeah, it's been brutal lately.
This or this, one of these was $5.50.
Oh, jeez.
$5.50 for a bottle of water, or one beer, or I think like the Trulies or the seltzer things were like 12. It's arm, like left kidney type thing. So I was not thrilled with that.
But we enjoyed the concert we saw Saturday.
Yes, we saw the Seven Wonders on Saturday.
And it's a tribute band to Fleetwood Mac, and they're all local musicians led by Tegan of Tegan and the Tweeds, who is just spectacular.
And if anyone was following what happened in July, Katie Eberts and a couple of the other band members were in a horrible car accident, and she was paralyzed.
But she was there. She was.
And they said this was her first concert.
It was her first outing
that she's been.
She looked great for a woman who's been through hell, and she was she was clinging to that walker for all she was worth, but she was hanging in there. So God bless her, and I hope her progress continues.
Absolutely.
They were just a wonderful group of people, on top of being great musicians.
And I actually enjoyed Seven Wonders more than I enjoyed Toto and Journey. Well, not that I didn't enjoy Toto and Journey, but it was more of a more intimate type thing, and people were there to have fun. However, it was Drunk Fest 2024.
Oh my God, yeah.
And
you were like, there's some of the youngest people there too, I've noticed, which was weird.
And when we were at Journey, we were like middle-aged.
Yeah.
Because there were kids that were in elementary school there, and then there were really, really old people there.
Let me jump into story 2, and then we'll talk a little bit about FC3.
Okay.
So we've got this wonderful woman, Ramona Fradden, DC Comics Metamorpho creator and Aquaman artist, has passed away at the age of 97.
What a life!
97. That's a hell of a good score there. I'll praise to her on that one. Over the weekend, Catskill Comics announced the passing of Ramona Fradden. She was hired by DC Comics in 1951 and worked on DC titles such as Batman, Superman, and Plastic Man. Fradden began working on Aquaman comics in 1951 and co-created the characters Aqualad and Metamorpho, the latter who is set to be portrayed by Anthony Carrigan in the James Gunn-helmed Superman Legacy, slated for release next year. Excuse me. She worked steadily throughout the 1950s, and during that time, she was one of the few women who worked professionally in the comic book industry in America. She paused her career in 1965 to raise her daughter, but returned to DC in 1972, where later in the decade she would draw Plastic Man, Freedom Fighters, and Super Friends, which she penciled for almost its entire run. I am having a hard time here. In 1980, Fradden became the artist for the newspaper strip Brenda Starr when Dale Messick retired from drawing, and she continued until her own retirement in 1995. But she would take on commission work until January of this year. Again, she was 97. 7 years old.
The duck has been.
I don't know how she manages to get this thing, and why she brings it up to the office only during Monday nights.
Yeah, well, I caught the passing of Ramona over the weekend because Billy and Susan are huge fans, and she drew the Plastic Man stuff for Susan.
Oh, yes, she did.
With the cats.
Yeah.
With Dora, Geraldine, that type of stuff. So, and hi, Poppy. Daddy doesn't want that. No.
Relax. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything is going well for you guys. I am going to do some more reading when my voice is a little stronger, but right now I'm having a hard time getting through paragraphs. So that would be
it's a hard time getting through dinner.
It's very difficult. So, but I'm feeling better. I'm just not great.
Yeah.
You know, better. I'm improved, but not better, I would say.
Hi.
It's a good way of looking at it.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't want your claws.
Just a reminder, Flower City Comic Con, September 13th through 15th, 2024 at the Total Sports Experience in Gates. Yes, we are adding a Friday night programming festival. It is going to be a good time. And I will be dungeon mastering a one-shot of D&D. There will be comic book vendors open. The vendor floor will be open on a limited basis. There will be a dance party going on. I think there's a hint of a possible cosplay dating game somewhere along the line.
Potentially, you'd have to ask Melanie about that.
I have to ask Melanie about that. You know, so just some stuff happening on Friday nights.
No, we don't have any guest announcements right now.
Which is a pain in the butt.
Right.
Agents have been terrible about getting back to us.
I had several people that are unavailable for the weekend.
Yeah.
Our weekend that we've looked at. So it's not like we haven't gotten any information back.
Like we got a confirmation that Matthew Mercer is not available, Jonathan Frakes is not available, Johnny Young Bosch is not available. These are all people we talked to.
And Michael Dorn
was not available.
So
Mark Hamill is not available. So
did you talk to his agent?
I did talk to his agent. No, I'm not going to talk to any agents without you because you will kick my butt if I ever did that.
Speaking of that, we were supposed to be checking out a Twitch channel, but instead I decided to play Baldur's Gate.
We can do that after the show.
You're like, sure. Yes, because then I can have some ice cream and kind of.
Melanie will be there. Dating game we agreed to host, but got to figure out all the details. So we're working on that. We got 7 months, so that's plenty of time. But yeah, a little peek behind the curtain. Sometimes we reach out to agents and we're like, hey, we want to invite your guests, your talent to our show. And they're like,
we would love to. However, they're not available your weekend.
Or they just, return our call for 2 weeks, which is also a thing, or 3 in that case.
But
so
everyone's busy. We totally understand that people are busy.
Yeah, the perils of running a show like this.
So people have to have a little patience with us as we have a little patience with agents because Fridays and Mondays, they're traveling to cons.
Mm-hmm.
And I
remember in 2019, we put an entire show together, incling guest invites within 3 months, 2.5 months.
Because we announced on New Year's Day.
Yes. And then we did it in April. So, we've got skills.
Now it's funny. So we were at the Blue Cross Arena Thursday night for the concert, and we were in the 119 section. So we were in the corner, the back corner, facing kind of kitty corner for the stage, in the far, far, far end. And I'm just like, oh, I feel bad for all those suckers that are on the floor because it must be cold,
right?
Because they just had, I'm assuming they just had the black wood down.
They didn't melt the ice for the concert?
I'm not assuming. No, I don't believe they melted the ice because you know how long it takes to refreeze that?
No, I have no idea because they didn't do it for us. So I didn't.
No, I didn't. I was under the impression that it was not melted because I thought that they had a game a day or two prior. But
not my call.
I don't know. But the piano player for Journey ended up changing out of his jacket into an Americans jersey. It was kind of cool. But it was really cool seeing the John Williams son.
Yeah.
Joseph Williams,
who has quite the career. Singing Care Bears and
And
being the singing voice of Simba.
Did Ann send you that TikTok too?
7 people sent me that TikTok within about an hour and a half of it being released to the public.
Oh.
Because everybody knows that I love John Williams. And so apparently news about his son Joe would have been like right up my alley. And they were correct. I loved every single one that sent me.
Ann sent that to me and she's like, huh.
Yeah. That's something.
That was like Thursday night or Friday.
That was something.
Yes.
All right. I can't. Yep, there it goes. I'm having puberty again. Holy cow. I'm having a tough
That's our
time.
show.
That's the show, kids. That's all I've got. Holy cow. I'm losing it.
Melanie did not send you a TikTok because she doesn't have a TikTok.
That's
it's a rabbit hole that you don't want to go down.
Oh, yes, you do.
I was dragged kicking or screaming down there. And it's so like, I get the, hey, you've been scrolling a while. Maybe you want to take a break.
Right. Thank you, Melanie.
No.
It's been a long haul. I think in the nearly 8 weeks since Christmas, I've been truly healthy for maybe about one of them, maybe 2, 1.5. But the rest have been a long haul. This has been a wild ride this past couple of months. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it.
You need some tea.
I do. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea in a moment. All right, friends. So that's that. You guys have a great week. Have a safe week. And we will talk to you again next week.
Chris has got to go now. Bye-bye.